Controlling your loss is super important on your way to profitability. Let's get into it. But we all know how that goes. You get on the chart, you take a trade, you take a loss, and then, oh, fuck, I need to make it back. Well, no, let's get into what you actually need to do in order to become profitable, you dummy. So you take a loss, right? You take a loss, bam, what do? You sit back. You sit back on the chair, you're like, okay, why did I take that loss? Was that loss control? If I hit my daily loss limit, let's say your daily loss limit's $1,000, well, okay, I've hit my daily loss limit, yes, lockout end. All right, let's say you lost $500 now. What do? You can either log out and end the day right there, or you size down. You now risk $500 because remember, daily loss limit was 8,000, right? Fairly easy. Now from there, quite easy. You wait for a quality setup. I know you heard that many times, blah blah blah, but hey, it is what it is. That's what it is. And after that, of course, I'm gonna give you some tricks on how I personally do it, right? So you wait for the quality setup. Quality setup presents itself. You execute. Now, whatever happens, you're only risking your daily loss limit. So it's a controlled loss. You completely chill, right? Now, here's a couple tricks I personally use to make sure I control my loss. We all do trading for something. We all have a goal. I mean, you have a goal, I have a goal. Let's say your goal is to retire your parents and to not have a job, right? Well, job as in being employed, right? When you tilt, when you execute 50 trades a day, 50 dumb trades a day, you're walking backward. I know I say that a lot, but you're walking backwards, and you walk one step backwards to be up on life, you need to walk two forward, right? If that makes sense. And honestly, when you tilt, when you take multiple trades, it's just your dreams fading away. And let's be real, you look at the market, there's not 50 setups presenting itself to you in one day. Why would there be 50 potential setup in the span of 30 seconds when you're tilting, right? Just think about it for a second. Now, as said earlier, tilting removes your dreams from your life, and I think that should honestly be enough for you to be like, okay, I need to not tilt. I mean, it's my dreams. Do you really want your dreams, or do you really not want your dreams? I mean, it's a simple question, really. You tilt, your dreams are fading. You tilt, your mom's still working her job. You tilt, you're still employed, and you're gonna stay employed if you keep tilting, you know. And bro, let's say you tilt, right? You lose like 1.7k, and then okay, you just gamble along, and you make it all back. You're just gonna get into a vicious circle of, oh, I can make it back. I did it already. I can make it back, but no. In the long run, you're not gonna be a winner, right? Like, controlling your losses, it's so important. It's the roots of trading. I've been trading my XFA since May. That's May, June, July, September. That's 4 months. And prior to that, my MFFU that we see at the top right there, I traded it for about, I think, 8 months until I got moved to a live account. So by controlling my losses, controlling your losses is super important. I can't even fathom how someone is profitable without controlling its losses, to be honest. Like, you'll hear this everywhere, but you're not putting it to play. And I'm here to tell you, you need to put it to play, because if you don't, you're just never going to be profitable. I know traders that don't control their losses. They just gamble, and they buy account, blow it, and what they say, oh, I buy one, if I blow it, whatever, I'll just buy another one, and I'll never do it again. They do it again, and so on and so on and so on. It's just a vicious circle, and your job is to, one, not get into that vicious circle, and two, if you're in that vicious circle, is to get out of it, right? Because why would you want to blow accounts after accounts after accounts? Next thing you know, you're down about $1,000 to $2,000 just on evals, right? For you to make that money back, now it's a grind. It's a big grind. So on that, that's how I personally control my loss. I just think of my dream, and that's enough for me to be like, stop. You gotta stop. Your dream's on the line. That's enough for me. So if you want to join the Discord, links in the bio. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Mentorship programs are in the bio as well. On that, I'll see you next time.